welcome to Juice Your Veggies and Eat Them Too. I'm your host, Via Melissa, and on today's episode, I'm going to start by making a healthy and delicious organic greens juice. The concoction that I'm holding here today consists of carrot, apple, celery, cucumber, ginger, sweet potato, as well as some organic mixed greens. So first, I'm going to start by putting some celery in my Omega juicer. Celery as well as cucumber both do have nutritional benefits. The benefits are mostly that it has potassium as well as vitamin K. They're not really that high in nutritious vegetables, but the benefit that they do for the juice is that they actually provide a large base of the liquid, water base rather, for the juice. So that winds up basically being the body of the juice concoction itself. I do like to cut up and prep my vegetables before putting them in here because I do use everything for other dishes that I do make. There's a lot of other segments that you can find on YouTube, as well as on my website, viamelissa.com, that do incorporate the leftover juice vegetables. Some of which might be a organic quinoa veggie burger, or my chicken franchise with some juice veggies added into it, or perhaps a frittata, some green chicken curry. You can add it into soups, and there's so many different concoctions. Even just a simple salad concoction, which you'll also see on another episode on my website. So I basically started juicing about 2.5 years ago. The reason I got into it initially was to actually cure my asthma, and it did help. Juicing has so many medicinal benefits. The carrots that I'm putting in right now, high in beta-carotene and vitamin C. The sweet potatoes do also have a lot of vitamin C, and they actually provide a lot of estrogen for women that might have low estrogen issues. Sweet potatoes are an excellent fruit for that, or vegetable rather. Apples, high in potassium, as well as quercetin, great for anti-aging, as well as hydration and digestion. So back to why I got into juicing. So it did help with my asthma, and then I realized I was making cups of juice and I did not want to throw out the vegetables. I thought it would be a huge waste. So being I already do a lot of nutritional cooking, I decided instead of throwing out God knows how many dollars and in vegetables and not wanting to waste money, I figured why not start cooking with them. So about 2 years ago, I started writing a book. And while I wrote that book, I wound up coming up with about 50 recipes that do incorporate all these juice vegetables. And the book hasn't been published yet, but it will be in the very near future. In the meantime, you can find all of these delicious recipes that I'll be shooting throughout the year and posting them both online and on my website as an inspiration for you not to be discouraged to juice, because juicing has a lot of benefits for you as well. For me, it was helping with my asthma and being an anti-inflammatory. For others, it might help to increase their metabolism and be a great means for detoxifying yourself or for weight loss. You might be familiar with Joe Cross's video, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. That was an amazing inspiration for, a juice story. I should actually reach out to Joe and see if he wants to do a add-on and see what he wants to do with some juice veggies. Who knows? Maybe we could do something together. Alrighty. So the one thing though that I don't do, I do like to include dark leafy greens. I'll usually use a kale or a spinach or sometimes a chard, but I don't like, whoops, this one's a little too big. I don't like, however, to eat those vegetables. They end up being a little dry and a little too bitter. So what I do is I add them to my juice, but I actually discard those vegetables. So I tend to do them first or I do them last. Whoops, and I'm not manning my juice right here, or my vegetables rather. All right, so I got all those veggies in, and now I'm just going to add in my dark leafy greens. And you'll see my rainbow of juice start to get darker, because the greens would have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them as well, especially iron, vitamin K, to name a few, and that really what gives it, it's part of the powerhouse of the juice, I guess you would say. All the other vegetables do have a lot of great vitamins in it, but this is part of the energizing part of the juice. As well as has a lot of chlorophyll inside of it. So my juice concoction is complete. I have all these amazing, delicious vegetables that still have a lot of vitamins and nutrients left inside of them, as well as amazing fiber from the pulp, which is also really beneficial. And my juice concoction, that's like a rainbow of vegetables in a cup. So now with this lovely juice concoction, I'm gonna go hit the kitchen and start making some delicious recipes. Stay tuned to yours truly, Via Melissa, with Juice Your Veggies and Eat Them Too.